my name is Lidiane Gonzalez, and today I'm going to be talking about the dangers of texting and driving. Before we begin, I have a part of a 1-minute video I would love for you guys to watch. After watching this video, there are probably some of you who know that you do text and drive, or you do know of others who do text and drive. And what you have heard multiple times is, it's never going to happen to me. I am very careful when I do that, and I make sure I am watching where I am going at all times while I am texting and driving. Well, I do not believe that is the case. I believe you should just not text and drive altogether. And I am planning to persuade you to just stop texting and driving altogether. The information I am about to present to you, I have researched it these past few days, and I have made sure that it is real information and it is not something that I am just here to throw or that I made up, so you will be forced to believe me. What the main topics that I want to talk about are the dangers of texting and driving. Along with that, the statistics of injuries and accidents from texting and driving, and then just ways to prevent yourself and others to stop texting and driving altogether. So first topic, dangers of texting and driving. There was a study done where researchers wanted to just test and see how participants from the ages of 18 to 59 drove while they were reading a text or texting and driving. And the texts were coming from the researchers themselves. After performing this experiment, they did find that a lot of them did perform lane excursions while they were reading and texting. So what this means is that while they were driving, they were swerving a little bit into the other person's lane on their left or their right while there was an oncoming vehicle coming. That caused an accident, and that's probably one of the main accidents that are caused from this research that has been performed, that accidents are most likely to happen from. Along with that, they did also find that texting and driving is worse for older people, and just not to be rude or anything, but as we get older, we do lose our eyesight a little bit. We have a hard time hearing, so it does make sense that it is more dangerous for them, because we might have a hard time reading this text message. We might have a hard time finding the letter or how to press it and send it, especially if you have an iPhone. The buttons are just so small. It's just really bad. So what's happening is that your brain isn't focusing on where you are, it's focusing on the text message, and you just totally blank out and you forget where you are. We don't want this to happen. It's not safe for anyone, and it's not safe for yourself. On top of that, the National Safety Council did report that texting and driving does lead to 1.6 million accidents, along with 390,000 injuries from texting and driving. They also did report that 1 out of 4 accidents are caused by texting and driving, and that texting and driving is 6 times more likely than driving under the influence of alcohol to happen. So texting and driving is above those who drink and drive. And it does make sense, because when you are wanting to get a drink, you do go out and you do go buy alcohol from somewhere, and it's not in your car. But when you are texting, your phone is just always there. So it makes a lot of sense right there. In 2016, there were statistics reported that 2.2% of people just stopped texting, which is great. It's fantastic. It's not a lot, but it's something. And on top of that, 283 teens from 15 to 19 were reported to be in an accident, and it was reported that 660,000 people were on their electronics every single day that year. That is a lot. So now, how can we prevent texting and driving? One way is we can have primary care providers to just speak and explain, ways to stop texting and driving and the injuries they do see. And another thing you can do is you can just text everyone that you know that you're driving and you will not need be responding because you are trying to get somewhere safe and not in an accident. Another thing is there are apps out there that do help you to not text and drive. They prevent you so they can test and see by your phone the speed if you're driving. Along with that, they can also tell if you are the passenger, so your phone will still be enabled while you are the passenger. In conclusion, just don't text and drive. Don't just think of yourself. Texting and driving, you're just thinking of yourself. Think of those around you. Think of those who are in the car with you. And just that you need to keep yourself safe along with those around you too. So today I did present to you the dangers of driving. I presented you the statistics of injuries and accidents from being distracted while driving. And I did present to you the ways you can stop texting. And I want to leave with you a quote that I found, and I hope it will help change your mind. In a split second, you could ruin your future, injure or kill others, and tear a hole in the heart of everyone who loves you. This was by Sharon Height, a mother of texting while driving victim. Thank you.